On a deserted island, you're completely surrounded by ocean water. But you can't drink any of it because it's too salty.
If you ever ran out of water, you'd want to know how to turn salty water from the ocean into fresh water that you can drink.
Well, today we're going to show you how, using this solar still.
The idea was sent to us by Mammy of Los Angeles, California. A still is something that distills or purifies water. It does that by evaporating it, which means turning it into a gas, and then condensing it, which means turning it back into a liquid.
When the water evaporates, it doesn't bring things like salt and dirt with it, so that's why you get fresh water.
All right, our still is powered by the sun, so it's called a solar still. The salt water is all around the outside, and the fresh water is all in the middle, in the glass. Here's how to make your own.
Okay, so we're not near any oceans, so we'll have to make our own salt water to test this out. 1, 2, 3. That looks a lot.
That's okay.
Now you want to stir it.
All right. Oh, it's like turning like cloudy and whitish now. All right, now you just want to pour some of your salt water into a large bowl.
Okay, so let's do that. Nice and slow.
Tell me when to stop.
Okay, you don't want too much of it because you have to put a glass, and the glass has to be taller than the actual salt water. Okay, that's good. Okay, now take your glass and place it in the center of the bowl. Like I said, the glass should be higher than the salt water, but it should be shorter than the top of the bowl, like this.
All right, now you want to cover your bowl with some plastic wrap. And you may even want to tape it to make sure the seal is tight.
Yeah, because you don't want any air getting in. Okay, so the next step is to take a heavy weight, like this rock, and place it in the center of the plastic wrap, on top of the glass.
So now that your still is done, you just need to leave it out in the sun for a few hours or even an entire day. The longer you leave it out, the more water you'll collect.
We have one that's been out for 4 hours, and here's what happened.
Rays from the sun heated up the water in the bowl. When the water got warm, it evaporated and became a gas.
When the gas rose and hit the plastic wrap, it turned back into water droplets. Eventually, gravity made the water droplets roll down the plastic wrap towards the rock. Then the water droplets slid off the plastic wrap and into the glass.
Cool. So do you want to taste the water and see if it actually worked?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just switch these bowls around.
It's a little warm. That's because it's been outside for 4 hours.
Oh, it is really warm. Oh, look, you can see all the salt
sun.
all piled down at the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like waves in an ocean.
Yeah, it does. It looks like sand. Okay, so
let's take off the rock.
And the tape.
The rock's warm, too.
Okay, so we have 2 cups, too.
It's so warm.
So the fresh water is inside the glass that was empty and now is full of fresh water.
All right, let's...
It's nice and warm. That's
yeah,
it's been on the sun.
Yep.
Okay, ready?
No.
Hope it's not salty. Me neither. Ready?
Go.
It's not even salty.
It's not even salty at all.
It's like fresh water. Getting water this way is called distillation. It does take a long time, so it's not the way most water is purified, but it does work.
Distillation is a good way to get fresh water if all you have is salt water and a few materials, like if you're on a deserted island or even a lifeboat. In fact, lots of lifeboats have solar stills as part of their survival gear. Do you think a solar still would work for other liquids?